Well, we always think it won't happen to us, but more people are actually falling victim to identity theft than ever before. Tonight, the shield you can use to protect yourself. On your phone and computer for most of the day, but most people don't think they'll fall victim.
1 in 15 Americans in their lifetime will fall victim to identity theft, even when they take the proper precautions.
That's Richard Rivera with Meadowbrook Insurance. He recommends the SHIELD acronym to stop identity theft. That means shredding documents, having strong passwords, identifying suspicious activity, eliminating the use of unsecure Wi-Fi, limiting personal information, and not answering calls or emails you don't recognize. Not responding to these can be hard, but Rivera says the bad guys are getting good at making their messages look legit.
If you don't know the link, you don't know the phone call, you're not aware of the text, I would recommend definitely don't click. Try to verify in other ways before you respond. But again, I would not respond to something you don't know. Just be aware that hackers are getting much better at what they do.
Which means you have to get better at detecting fraud. While there's a week for everything, this week is Identity Theft Awareness Week. Rivera says in addition to not clicking on links, verify through other means.
So for example, if someone's saying that they're your bank, well, I wouldn't respond or click on that. What I would do is go and call your bank directly where you can find that 800 number to make sure that you are finding the right resource.
And finally, insurance companies like Meadowbrook Insurance offer coverage for identity theft. It may not cover loss from the identity breach per se, but it does help in other ways.
So identity theft expense coverage could cover, preparation of notarizing documents, loan reapplication fees, lost earnings, time that you have to spend away from work to kind of resolve these problems. And also, reasonable attorney fees can also be covered in this. And it's usually not that expensive. You can add anywhere from $30 to $50 annual to your policy.
Oh, the federal government does have on their website a checklist of sorts to kind of see where you fall on the risk factor of identity theft. That website is identitytheft.gov. But, Taryn, we tend to think of scams. We think about, people who may be out of touch with technology, maybe some elderly people. This is happening with people who are totally immersed in technology because the bad guys are getting really good at coding their stuff.
Yeah, they're coming up with new ways all the time. But, that advice that he mentioned, don't click on anything that you don't know what it is. That seems to be key right there. And even in the phone calls, that's where people seem to get into trouble.
Yeah, and just because it has a similar number than yours that comes up on your caller ID, it's not a coincidence. You shouldn't pick it up.
Right.
Let them leave a voicemail. If it's that important, they will.
All right. Thanks, Brew.